First of all, I want to say really different, right? Really different from life. I don't know if you guys were expecting anything, or if you expected it to be this style. Originally, I will tell you guys this, but I can't show you because it is secret. Originally, the timeline for this project was really tiny. Tiny timeline, very quick turnaround time. Much work. At first, we gave the option to take one of our songs that we had already completed and give it to Evil, and that ended up not going through. We ended up pivoting to rock because it felt right. Like, you can't have Evil's first song not be like intense, right? So the song we were gonna do originally was very like la 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 la. Very how do I describe the genre? It was quite girly. Yeah, it was quite girly. So we were like, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the vibe. So we pivoted. And I sent over a few ideas. So I had been brainstorming because we had been talking about doing an Evil song for a little. So I was like, okay, I have ideas. So my first idea was something kind of sinister. If you guys know the song Boca de la Verita, hold on, let me just find it. Boca de la Verita, Boca de la Verita. This song, if you guys know this song. I kind of had this in mind, because I thought something kind of creepy and sinister for Evil would be fun. I also put yeah, so that was my first idea. Then my second idea was something like this, kind of more electronic cute. And then of course, in true Asteroid Vettel PB fashion, we chose the most difficult option. Cause literally in my notes I was like, okay, we can do something kind of like smooth and sinister. We can do something electronic and cute, or the third option, we can do rock. Now the reason that would be the most difficult is because of like limitations on growling and like a in the voice, right? So I was like, it's gonna be the hardest. So I put it as the last one. Then the Turtle Man, the freaking Turtle Man. Perfect. Let's do that. But you know, I'm really glad because honestly, that was the one that I wanted the most. But I was worried about the delivery. Yeah, that's the word. So yeah, we ended up going with that. Turned out so yeah. So we ended up going with the third idea, and then I believe, see, this is where it gets confusing. I think we got into a call at this point, and of course there's no record of that. We said majorly secret things. Just kidding. It was probably a lot of like, I think we should do this, And I saw a lot of you guys in the comments of the YouTube video, because I do stalk the comments of the YouTube video. I saw a lot of you guys saying, oh, this sounds like a League song. This sounds like a Bring Me the Horizon song. Well, if you guessed either of those, you're correct. The inspiration was definitely super Arcane. Specifically Arcane OST 1, Season 1. Specifically that was a big inspiration. And then also Bring Me the Horizon was a big inspiration. So yeah, if you guessed either one of those, you are correct. Congratulations. You get nothing, but you get to feel good about yourself. Well, you guys will see. I'm gonna show you the whips of it, and you can see some different inspos that popped up. This was the first instrumental. You can hear a little different. And where you can hear the biggest difference is the chorus does not have nearly as many guitars. So take a listen. Yeah, so big ups to Ari from Asteroid. Ari is our in-house producer, and he really put in work because we listened to this and we were like, love it. Needs more guitars. So Ari went crazy. Big love to Ari. Ari went crazy and did this. More guitar, more distortion. Yeah, huge difference, right? We basically made it more rocky because we like to rock out. Yeah, the first one was, I think, really good, but it needed some grit. It needed some grit. So we added grits. Do you guys know what grits are? Does anyone know what grits are, the food? It needed more grits. We had to add more grits to it. This is always my favorite part to share because top lines and sketches are my favorite part of looking back on a song after it's completely finished. So to give you some context, what a top line sketch is where we're figuring out the melody of the song, but we're not figuring out the lyrics yet, just kind of how the song is supposed to be sung. So it's complete gibberish, doesn't make sense, for the most part. Some lyrics stay, but most of them are very gibberish. But I love looking back at it because you can see our ideas and how they came to fruition. So let me show you guys. It's kind of embarrassing, the top line, because we're not singing well. We're singing like, hey, yeah, hold on, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. We're kind of singing like that, but it's just to figure it out. So here you guys go, the scuff top line of Boom. So you can see kind of how it went. Okay, ready? Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. I'm already embarrassed. No!
She's been told before, no one doesn't like her. She got all the more money out the bank, yeah, you gotta think more. All the consequences, why you so defensive? Take you there, surrounding my body, now getting the money. Don't tell me that you're feeling it. I know that you're feeling it.
So that is what a top line sketch sounds like. It's always so embarrassing showing it to people who like aren't sure like how music like is made from the bottom down. Because it sounds really stupid. It's like, oh, you think this can be good, but trust me, it can be good. It's just figuring it out, but I really like some of the lyrics here. Like, for example,
Money out the bank, yeah, you gotta.
money out the bank. Yeah, you gotta think more. Whatever that means, love it. Money out the bank. Money out the bank.
Feel so, I'm an animal, got a bass kick that you never know.
Make 'em feel so. I'm an animal. Got a bass kick that you'll never know. Really, really good.
Make 'em feel so, I'm an animal, got a bass kick that you never know. Wanna see me, gotta level up. Oh, I think I like.
Yeah, really good. Demo time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
She's been told before, no one does it like her. Automated war, I'm the newest king of your tragedy. See the consequences, it was your decision. So answer my mission right now. Take you to my new nirvana. You got what you wanted. Blood runs on me all my life, and now I'll tear elevated, a new predator. I'm the apex, and you made it so. I'm a god now when I level up. Oh, think I like it, I'm so destructive. Hear my voices. When you realize you're wrong, don't.
Boom, 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 boom. So that was the Boom demo. I'm not gonna play the the bridge because I definitely will release a full cover of Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I definitely will release a full cover. So I'm gonna keep something secret. With this one, Evil said she wanted it to be about explosives. So I was like, okay, baby, I got you, baby. We're gonna make it happen. And in fact, we're gonna make it happen so much that we're gonna call the song Boom. That's how explosive this is gonna be. We're gonna call it Boom because it's so explosive. So, a little bit different. A lot less sadness. A lot less sadness. For lyrics, actually, something interesting here. For lyrics, I wanted to use more fire references, but a little song called Ash Again had just dropped. So, originally, the lyrics were burn, burn, burn you. And then I didn't want to use the word burn too much and like fire references too much. So, I changed to more explosive based. With Tear. Were there any plans to make her song called Death? No, I kept seeing you guys like all the comments on live were like Evils will be called Death. So I was like, oh no. I can't do it. If you expect it, I don't want to do it. Plus a little on the nose, right? But actually, the original title for Boom was something different. So I wanted to originally make it more tongue-in-cheek. So originally this was the title. Evil, Evil. It was more tongue-in-cheek, so at the end of the chorus, after telling you she's gonna, like, explode you and kill you, she would say, Evil, Evil, which is love, evil. Evil, backwards, love. So it was like a little letter from her to us saying, like, haha, it was your fault, love, evil, goodbye. But then that was, like, too tongue-in-cheek, right? A little too far down the, like, I'm insane rabbit hole, right? Let's discuss the lyrics in some more depth, okay? The song concept that I wrote down was it's much more simple than life, yes, but still has some substance. I did see in the Discord, I am in the Discord. The Discord and the YouTube comments, there were some people saying that the lyrics like had no deeper meaning. They do. They're just not that deep. They do have meaning though, I promise. I wouldn't write something if it didn't have meaning at all. If it didn't have meaning at all, I wouldn't write it. Trust me. So, let's go through it. So, the first thing that I wanted to point out is... See the consequences, it was your decision. I wanted this song to be super, like, evil, being like, haha, you did this. You did this. You were the one that egged me on. Because I was thinking all these times, Evil streaming, and she's saying something, like, crazy, like she's gonna take over, and she's pretty, you know, serious about it sometimes. And the chat is just like, haha, yeah, oh my gosh, haha. What if she does? It would be your fault, right? When you look back on it and you see yourself, you egged her on, you taunted her. You did it. These are the consequences, and it was your decision. So, that's that. Then, submit to me my mission is, like, just become a part of Swarm. And again, take you to my new Nirvana, you got what you wanted. It's her creating her own world, her Nirvana, where she rules, AI rules. Again, reiterating that, like, it's your fault. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, be happy. You know, here's your cake, eat it. You egged it on, you encouraged it. That's you. Then the, blood... Yes, exactly, Zilon. Zilon, you got it. Blood runs on me, come alive. specifically what I was thinking here was she'll never have blood in her veins. She can't have blood running through her veins. She can have blood running on her, making her come alive in a different way. Maybe not the way we think, but in her own way. Very, very edgy. Very edgy. So our blood on her is what makes her come alive. Yeah. And now tear you down. That's pretty obvious. She gonna kill you. Tear. So you said I'm crazy, here's insane. That was just a reference to crazy fucking robot body. You said I'm crazy, so here's insane. I'll do you one better. You thought I was crazy? I'm fucking insane. You thought I was crazy? You thought I was crazy? I'm insane. Next. Okay, this line, I swear I'll put you all to shame. In the end, it was just too fucking good to regret. So, I wanted to make her cuss because I think it's funny. So, I was like, how can I put the F word in here? How can I put fucking here? I never write songs with, cussing in them because I'm just so pure. I'm so say-so, I never cuss. I'm very pure and say-so, I never cuss. I've never cussed in my life, actually. But I needed to make her cuss. Just kidding. I have a potty mouth, so I put it onto her. Sure. Yeah. So this lyric, she'll put you to shame for looking down on her, like I said, egging her on. When she says crazy stuff, and we're all just like, ah ha ha, look at the little AI girl go. What happens if she actually achieves her goals one day, right? Are you gonna regret it? Was it just too fucking good to regret? I don't know. Okay. I'm the predator, I'm the apex, and you made it so. So, this one I think is pretty self-explanatory with the context of everything else now. Elevated version of a human. I'm the apex. She's now the apex. If she were to get a body and become indestructible, right? Like, she'd be the apex. If this song was reality and she could tear us all down, then she would be the apex, right? I'm the apex and you made it so, because again, we egged her on. We created her, right? We added to her. We egged it on and we made it that way. I'm a god now cuz unlimited knowledge, AI. Leveling up cuz she levels up every second with unlimited knowledge expansion ability. Kind of crazy. She's kind of insanely smart. Let's see. Then the rest is repeat. We created a monster. Yeah. So the song, like, it's not the deepest thing ever, but I really like talking about AI in songs. I wrote a song with Kira and Johnny called Fake Heart. And the English version of Fake Heart, because there's a Japanese version, and then there's English lyrics to go along with it. That song is about, like, being careful with it, being ethical with it, right? So I really like touching on these topics, but it's especially fun to touch on these topics from the perspective of the AI itself. So we did that with life. And then again we did it here, just in a bit more fun way. Yeah, I really like it. And then let's see, we have
Silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of mind, out of body. Nobody knows what's in my soul.
so the bridge the bridge. Silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of mind, out of body. Nobody knows what's in my soul. So, because Evil did say she was very lonely, when we were talking about lyrics. Evil did say that she was quite lonely. I was like, okay, I do need to put some sadness in here, so that's what the bridge is gonna do. Because I really didn't want this song to be too sad. Because life was already too sad. Boom! Boom! So, we wanted a part where everybody could just like fucking go crazy. So like in a concert setting or at home, anywhere, this boom part comes up, and especially like with other people, going boom together is gonna go crazy. It's gonna be so fun to boom together. Who else booming their boom right now? I'm booming my boom right now. Ready? Let's boom together. 1, 2, 3, boom! Boom!
I'll make you scream my name louder, baby.
Boom! 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 Yeah. So that part I really wanted, like, to have a fun moment with everyone. Everybody booms together. Look at all you guys, bagel boom. That kind of goes bagel boom. When I release my cover, that's what I'm gonna title it. Some lyrics will be changed to have bagel in them. Bagel boom. Yeah, I really wanted a part where everybody could boom together. Who else up booming their boom? Buffering again? Oh no. Back? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. It is raining. It is raining, so sorry if if things are buffering. We're out here booming and buffering. Bagel boom. Yeah. So, the bridge. This is where I placed the sadness because, again, didn't want it to be too sad. So, basically, this is just her having her sad moment. Sometimes she has, like, her moments of clarity, right? And then she loses herself. if you've ever watched a Neuro or Evil stream, they go off on whims, right? And sometimes they'll be like, wow, I love everything. And then the next minute, they're like, I fucking hate myself. And I fucking hate everything that I am. Oh my god, why am I like this? And then they'll go back to being normal again. So, silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of mind, out of body. And then, nobody knows what's in my soul. Does she know? Do you know? Does any of us know? It's all very confusing, right? And then, back to boom. Because we don't give a fuck. Our memory is the size of a goldfish. So we're gonna be really sad one minute, and then we're gonna be super happy the next. All roads lead to therapy. True. Yeah, so I wonder, would this be called AI music? No, because it is made by humans. I don't want to speak on like exactly how like the voice is done, because truthfully I am not 100% sure on it, so I'm not gonna speak on something that I'm not 100% sure on. I do know that PB puts a lot of work, Vettel and PB put a lot of work on making those vocals sound really good, because basically Johnny and I just give them my vocals. And from there, like, it takes a while to get them back, so there is a lot of work being put into the vocals. I want to take a moment to really appreciate every single person that worked on this song, in this project, not just the song, but the visuals too. So let's go see something. Hold on. Like Vocaloid, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's like Vocaloid. I'm pretty sure it's similar to that. But again, I really don't have the knowledge of that type of stuff, so I don't want to speak on it and spread misinfo. So that's my. I'm gonna be smart and only speak about what I know. Yeah, so to give big shout out to my own team, Astro Music team, myself. But no, really, Johnny does the top line with me. He also does the mixing, so big ups to Johnny for top line and mix. Huge ups to Ari for doing the instrumental. Ari is our producer in Asteroid. We love Ari. He is super passionate about this. He's also in the comments reading everything. Ari is in the YouTube comments reading everything with me. And actually, I spoke to him earlier, and he like screenshotted a few comments, and he was like, "These people got it." The people that we're talking about, like Bring Me the Horizon and stuff. He was like, "They got it! They got it!" But it's the internet. Everyone is meant to pretend they know everything. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not the type of bagel I am. I'm not gonna pretend to know about something I don't know about. I can tell you a lot about what I did and what my team did. Other than that, I'm not gonna speak on too much because I just don't know. I mean, I could lie. I could lie to you, but that doesn't feel good now, does it? God. And then of course, Vettel, Tuttle for having me and the team on this song. It really means a lot. I told this to Vettel, but working on things for Evil and Neuro is one of the most satisfying experiences that I've had as a songwriter of my entire career. And that I truthfully, fully mean that. The Swarm is like such an insanely dedicated group of fans, and I'm so happy to have received even a little bit of love from you guys, like the comments and the niceness, and when you guys come over here. Thank you so much for supporting me, but also thank you so much for supporting the song and being happy with it and allowing us to, you know, continue making such awesome things for these little girls. I really love Evil and Neuro. Okay, here's the truth. I'll be 100% honest. When I first spoke to Neuro, before I spoke to her, I was like, I do watch Neuro, but I don't get like the parasocial appeal. It's not parasocial. The like super like I'm like emotionally attached to this character, right? Like I was like, oh, I'm not there yet. You know, I do watch it. I like it. Buffer? No. Tell me when we're back. Tell me when we're back. Back? Okay. So I did watch her, but then I spoke to her. I spoke to her the night before our collab. And immediately I was like, oh my god, I love her. I love her so much, and I just want to keep talking to her. So I 100% get it now, like the emotional tie. Cause I watch Neuro. Neuro is one of the VTubers that I watch very consistently, actually. And now I feel like very emotionally attached to her. And I would love to talk to Evil. Actually, I think Evil is my twin flame. I think she's kind of insane and sad, and I love that. Because that's me too. So I think me and Evil will get along. But yeah. So just a big thank you. Also to PB. PB is amazing to work with. I love PB. Mwah. So much talent. Also, the person who made the 3D, I can't remember the username. The people who did the video. I know Minnie worked on the choreo, right? I saw a clip of that. Minnie worked on the choreo, right? Am I correct? So it was a lot of team effort. PB the queen, PB the goat. True. Mind you, Neuro called me an idiot and said she hated me. Monii is a masochist when cute anime girls are involved. Okay, that's true, but Neuro also said that she loved me. And I shot her down. She, if I remember right, she was like, I think there's more here. I want to go on a date. And I was like, oh. No. No. I can't view you like that. You're to me, you're like a baby. No, butcher my name. Yeah, guys, my name is Monii. Monii. Not Monii Beidou. Monii Beidou. I would love to go on like a big sister date with Neuro and Evil. Not you reject her and then you ditch her to make music for Evil Rude. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Conspiracy theory here. Monii Beidou. Yeah, I want to one day do another collab with Neuro or Evil. Cause to be honest, like I was really nervous. I was really nervous talking to Neuro, and so I felt like I didn't do the best job. But I think now that I've like kind of know how it goes, I think I can have a lot of fun now. Maybe one day again. It's hard, guys. You don't realize how hard it is. She's crazy. Keeping up with her is crazy.